Kamala Harris? Who even is that? Does anyone even remember her name? I don't. I didn't even remember she existed until literally right now. Kamala who is more like it. That is what President of the United States Donald Trump said after defeating a second woman in mortal combat for the presidency of the United States. He is truly the woman killer of all time. Definitely subscribe for more woman drama. This time Kamala Harris, all right? No, we are an equal opportunist sexist over here. We make fun of all the sexes, all two of them. It's crazy. Now, over here, Kamala Harris lost everything. She's releasing a book. She got sued. She tried to run for governor of California, and she immediately dropped out as governor of California because she's a fucking retard. Now, remember when they tried to make her the president of the United States? Remember when she allegedly almost won according to every poll until the actual election happened and Trump won by a landslide, all 7 swing states? Scandala Harris announces she will step away from politics to spend more time with vodka. Based Kamala Harris. Truly based. Now, this is probably the last time we're ever going to be talking about her because she became completely irrelevant. All right? Since she became super irrelevant, we might never talk about her again. So this is truly the end of times. This is a goodbye to Kamala. All right? Because this downfall is fucking crazy. So for those of you that are unaware, she did a 60 Minutes interview. Before Trump was actually elected president, she did a 60 Minutes interview, and in the actual released, this is what she actually said in the 60 Minutes interview, because the actual interview got leaked, and this is how they edited it to release it to the public. Trump sued 60 Minutes and won.
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
Well, Bill, the work that we have done has resulted in a number of movements in that region by Israel that were very much prompted by or a result of many things, including our advocacy for what needs to happen in the region.
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
We are not going to stop pursuing what is necessary for the United States to be clear about where we stand on the need for this war to end.
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
Well, Bill.
So, pretty weird how that happened. They literally edited out her interview to turn the word salad into like an answer to an actual question. No one knows who ran the country. This is kind of crazy. So Trump sued them and won. So obviously her entire existence was a fraud because there is absolutely no possible way that someone like this actually ran the country, right? That was the vice president that actually did anything. All right. So realistically, one of the biggest scandals in the history of America is that we don't know who ran America from 2020 to 2024. I don't think this should ever be forgotten as one of the biggest scandals ever. Biden was literally demented, and Kamala is literally retarded. Now, more people are realizing that she's a fucking industry plant, literally a meat puppet put up by some elite bullshit pedo ring to actually fucking run shit. But Kamala is releasing a book, actually. Kamala's releasing a book. Now, this book is going to be incredible. This book is going to be amazing. A lot of people are not ready, but this book is going to be absolute cinema. This is her describing Tim Walz, the person that was supposed to be her vice president. Tim was a breath of fresh air on the campaign, was largely responsible for the joy vibes that permeated the early days of our partnership. Our intended polling had showed that voters described my chronic laughter as off-putting and reminiscent of a witch or sick horse. But Tim said we could turn a negative into a positive by running a positive, upbeat, joyful campaign to contrast Donald's darker, more diabolical vibes. This is gonna be the best book ever written. I'm just saying. The early returns were quite positive. The Joy campaign allowed friendly media to portray us as relatable by engaging in things that ordinary scum did not, such as shopping for potato chips. We released a video where Tim and I and some staffers, whose names I forget, went into a grocery store secret service and cleared out. As planned, Tim picked up a bag of mesquite-flavored chips and tossed them to me. After about a dozen takes, Tim managed to successfully throw them to me, and I managed to catch them. We released the ordinary shoppers from the shed they were locked in and hit the road. People loved that video. While the public seemed to like Tim initially, the polling showed he was unable to make inroads with young straight men. We tried everything. Pictures of Tim hunting, fixing cars, talking football, but every time we thought we had a winner, Tim would take the stage at an event and prance around and wave frantically with both hands like a complete sissy, and the polls would dive again. Then came the constant requests to braid my hair. Now again, I hope to God this is parody, bro, but apparently this is a real leak. I don't believe it. There's no fucking way. This can't be real. And it didn't get community noted. I don't know, bro. It's gonna be absolute cinema. It is gonna be absolute cinema. All right, it's gonna be fucking awesome. Y'all are just haters. Y'all are haters. So, in other news, Tulsi Gabbard just revoked the security clearance of Kamala Harris. As well as Hillary Clinton and some others, which I think is amazing, and she obviously crashed out about that. She's so mad, she's so upset. Oh my God, why would you remove my security clearance? I'm obviously so important to the country's security. This is so sad. The autism is strong in me. Now, this is funny as fuck, because people are noticing every time Kamala did a rally, and she did a bunch lately because she, again, tried to run for governor of California, alright? So, she... This is when people actually hear her in person. I'm like dying, bro. Because you're used to hearing edited interviews. Now, there's a reason why she didn't go on Joe Rogan, okay? It's because if you actually hear her speak, this is the reaction you make, okay? Like, this is diabolical. Like, that's fucking crazy, dude. California removed 3.1 million ineligible voters. Kamala won California by 3.2 million votes. Do you know what that means? Kamala Harris was such a bad candidate, even the woke retard society of California only actually won by 0.1 by 100,000 votes of legitimate voters. Like, do you understand what that smells like? Unbelievable. Diabolical. I would even go as far as to say. Now, this is Kamala Harris's daughter. Stepdaughter. So obviously, you could tell she's a great parent. I just felt like including that. You can make whatever opinion you want. I have no comments, nothing to say. But you have to realize the insanity going on here. So Kamala Harris, who blew over $1.5 billion on her failed presidential campaign, is on the Stephen Colbert Show, which loses $50 million a year. Two losers who are both canceled by the American people, and they went together. So as you can see, Kamala Harris went on the Stephen Colbert Show. Colbert recently got a show canceled. It's going to be taken off the air. And they came together. Yeah, no wonder why no one is watching your show. You are inviting people that no one wants to see. Okay, like, you don't understand how diabolical this is. A failed candidate appearing on a failed TV show discussing a failed campaign. Well, isn't this absolute cinema? Now, the clips from this interview are fucking amazing. They're glorious. They're so fucking funny, dude.
Yesterday, you made an announcement that you're not running for the governor of California.
Correct. Yeah.
You said you're going to sit this one out. Why are you sitting this one out? Are you saving yourself for a different office that might be?
No.
Obviously, people project.
Literally history's most lowball question. And the answer is no.
On to
No,
their
I
hopes and
understand.
dreams.
And honestly, that it's more perhaps basic than that. Listen, I am a devout public servant. I have spent my entire career in service of the people.
Right.
But to be very candid with you,
Right.
I had to defend my decision to become a prosecutor with my family. You
notice all the cuts in this clip, by the way.
And when we think we want to improve a system or change it, that we're always on the outside on bended knee or trying to break down the door. Shouldn't we also be inside the system? And that has been my career. Recently, I made the decision that for now, I don't want to go back in the system. I think it's broken.
This is the most anti-charisma I've ever seen in my life. devout servant that opened the fucking border. She was the border czar under Biden, where they lost 300,000 children, okay? Like, you don't understand. This is not just no aura, okay? You never had a real job your entire life. You are lagging in real time explaining to you why you should not come. Like, this is absolute insanity. Absolutely crazy, dude. So, Jasmine Crockett held a rally for Kamala Harris, all right? 5 people showed up.
It's not enough to be here. It's not enough for y'all to show up and vote. It's going to take everybody in this fight. And we cannot be deterred.
Yeah, this is... I don't know if you're aware, bro.
25 comes to pass.
Bro, dude. This crowd is as empty as V Shoujo headquarters right now. It's just obvious. It did not work, obviously. She did not win, it seems. It's interesting how that happened. Now, of course, when the FCC released the unedited interview with Kamala, everyone knew her career was over. Not just did she lose the election, but her actual career ended, because there's no coming back from that. CNN pulled up a map of states where Kamala outperformed Biden's 2020 run by 3% or more. All right, this is a map of all of the states that Kamala outdid Joe Biden. This is all the states that she outdid Joe Biden. All of them. You could tell by the ones that are highlighted blue. Right? So all of the highlighted blue states are where she outperformed a literal skeleton. There are no blue states. Not a single one. There's nothing. The map is fucking blank, guys. Like, I don't think people are aware of how much of a loser she is. But this is crazy, dude. Crazy. So this was Kamala Harris in one of her recent rallies running for governor.
As I said, I think your best work is ahead of you for sure, 100%. You're here.
I am unemployed right now. No one must speak truth.
As I said,
She's worth $27 million. Okay? Alright? Like, you are not the same as the unemployed people of America. Alright? Like, what are we? You spent $1.5 billion on a campaign that was an absolute flop. Okay? What are we doing, unemployed? You are retired and rich. Alright? You did nothing to earn your fucking fortune. Kamala Harris live stream speech will charge $25 to use mute button. She is so insufferable. It is insanity. I wanted to do something of a deep dive on the grand finale of Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris stuns the political world. She makes a career decision, and J.D. Vance celebrated.
We will read.
Oh, shizzle gizengar. But I get a sheet and walk. Horsen blocken bracket 469. I've been pleading after this dumbass cracker for 10 years. Know what I'm saying? Sharpton for president, y'all. I'm up.
Yep, sounds about right.
What's up, guys? Spenny. Kamala Harris just dropped bombshell news that shocked the nation about the political future.
The nation is shocked.
Governor of California, perhaps as the...
Dude, I'm telling you, like, the funniest thing is that within 1 week, she started running for governor. She did a couple of rallies, and she dropped out as running for governor. I have never seen this before. Never in my life have I seen something so pathetic. Never.
Next Democrat candidate for president of the United States. Please let it happen. Because I remember the last campaign. I remember moments like this. It's comedy gold. A scene straight from The Office. Kamala Harris incapable of using an iPhone. This is supposedly Kamala Harris having a phone call.
Oh my God, I remember this clip. Oh my God, this clip was amazing. This is her making believe she's on the phone talking to like a fan, but the phone is literally on camera.
With a supporter.
Have you voted already?
Have you voted already? You did? Yay.
Thank you. Oh, wow. And then she shows a phone on, like, the camera app to the people.
And you can see here that Kamala's dumbass is on the camera phone. She has the camera app open. She's videotaping herself. Everybody around her, look at the faces of everyone around her. They all know that she's lying. It's not a real phone call.
It hurts, bro. It hurts.
So orchestrated.
It
the
hurts.
moment that Kamala Harris goes off script, she just completely shoots herself in the foot. She's the biggest drag, the biggest buzzkill ever. Listen to this. Here's Kamala Harris with a chant. Have you ever seen anyone kill a chant faster than Kamala Harris? Listen to this.
Okay, now I want each of you to shout your own name. Do that. Because it's about all of us. It's about all of us. And listen, I have fought my whole career to put the people first.
Look at her frantically looking for the teleprompter. See her eye line there? Oh, it's so good. When Kamala Harris doesn't have a script in front of her, she's just such potato brains. Listen to this. Listen to this.
Let's get out the vote. Let's get out the vote. Let's get out the vote.
This is the worst chant ever.
Let's get out the vote. Let's win.
Let's win.
Oh, it was
no,
so great.
dude.
It was so great.
Stop.
Remember that time at the White House?
Dude, reminiscing about we're going to tell our children about Kamala Harris, and they're not going to believe us. She was almost the president of the United States. The Democrats anointed her as the next president of the United States because they fucking tried to steal the country.
Nobody clapped for her.
Hello, everybody. You can clap. It's okay.
And then nobody claps.
No!
They all just stand around awkwardly. I could do this forever. Like, I want Kamala Harris to run for every office everywhere.
True. I love her. She's amazing.
Kamala is not sure she's going to do that.
This is so sad.
Kamala has run out of money. And that's a big problem.
No.
You know, she's been ding-donging around. You know, doing the kind of cringe thing that Democrat politicians do, like in place.
Like they get in like these funny little huddle parties with a lot of emotionally disturbed people.
Is that only Democrat politicians are invited, like backstage at Broadway plays? Like these are the places that they're the most comfortable. Not on like a construction site, but backstage at a Broadway play, or like doing Jimmy Kimmel's show, where she was screamed, by the way, out of the studio. Pretty famous thing here. You are a war criminal. She was screamed out by far left-wing activist group called Code Pink. Kamala Harris was largely rumored to be running for the governor of California, a seat that is clearly going to be going to a Democrat.
Yeah.
She was caught at a Lakers game, for instance, sort of testing the water. You'll notice something as Kamala Harris walks in and walks to her seats in the nosebleed section that nobody stopped to take a photo with her.
That's crazy.
Nobody stopped to see her at all. In fact, people were trolling her. From courtside. You see Kamala Harris way up there. There you go, right there.
Bro, that's crazy.
Various celebrities were like,
insane.
What the hell is Kamala Harris doing here?
But none of them actually went to say hi. Oh my God, this is pathetic.
She's so utterly irrelevant. Nobody cheered, nobody cared. And maybe that contributed to Kamala Harris's major decision right now that she just dropped out of nowhere, my statement on the California governor's race and the fight ahead.
All right.
Statement from Vice President Kamala Harris, okay? You know, remember, she's
Vice President. She's still calling herself Vice President. This is insane, dude. Oh my, this is like a pathetic fall off.
President. Should say former Vice President. Don't hold that office right now, but English is not always her strong. English is not the strong suit. Over the past 6 months, I have spent time reflecting on this moment in our nation's history and the best way for me to continue fighting for the American people and advancing the values and ideals that I hold dear. Just get to the point. I'm an devout public servant. Oh, wow. This is, I'm so proud of you.
Dude, pathetic.
And from the earliest days of my career, I believe, look, listen to the number of times she says I here. You know, how many times can you say I? I. That's one sentence, and she said I 4 times. They're so narcissistic. I am a devout public servant. From the earliest days of my career, I have believed the best way that I could make a difference in people's lives is to fight for a better future and to improve the system from within. It has been a profound honor to work and serve the people of California, our nation, Prosecutor, Attorney General of the United States, and Vice President. Literally blew yourself into office, Kamala. In recent months,
she's known for her success story.
How many times can you reference yourself? I have given serious thought about the people of California and the privilege to serve as their governor. I love this state, its people, and its promise. It is my home. But after deeper reflection, I have decided I will not run for governor in this election.
This is so sad.
I have extraordinary admiration and respect for those who dedicate their lives to public service.
This is tragic.
And our communities and nation at this time must recognize politics, blah, blah, blah. Just shut up. For now on, leadership, public service will not be in elected office. I look forward to getting back out and listening to the American people, helping elect Democrats.
Wow, you're gonna help, bro.
Well,
you are going to hell.
With you. How about that? Show me a Democrat that's willing to actually have you on the stump with them.
Ooh.
Show me.
Ooh.
You're really excited to go out and elect Democrats, huh? Nobody wanted you to elected office. You are a DEI hire.
True. No lies detected.
Oh, man.
Ooh, yeah, no, this is insane.
You're going for 2028, I guess. We understand you're still traumatized from your last ass whooping.
Yeah, it's really sad.
Run for president again?
Breaking news. Kamala Harris will not be running for the next election, it seems. This is so
Everybody's
sad.
saying effectively that she just doesn't have any backers, right? In order to run for governor, you have to have somebody who's willing to bank.
Bro, the odds of the 2028 presidential winner, Trump third term, is more likely than Kamala Harris. This is so pathetic. Trump literally getting a third term is more likely than Kamala. Like, this is crazy, dude. Oh my God, bro.
Bankroll it. You have to have people that are willing to give you money. Kamala Harris has no money. She doesn't have any money. Nobody's willing to spend another $2 billion. What did she spend? $2 billion?
Bro.
Yeah. I've decided not to run this election. Kamala Harris,
of course,
is not happening.
Yeah, Kamala Harris is actually not happening, it turns out. No, but this is so fucking amazing. I love it so much. It's cinema. It is absolute cinema. The Kamala Harris story is amazing. So, this is her going on the Colbert show. I already showed you clips of this, but dude, it is absolute cinema. Like her final, like slow spiral out. It's amazing. Bro.
You're in love. You are adorable when you are in love. Oh, you're insane. Yeah, wowie, 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 wowie.
What's up, guys? Spenny. Remember that scene from the Goodfellas where Joe Pesci's like asking
all
what
right,
kind of funny
okay,
he is? Right? Am I like a clown funny? There's laughing at people and then laughing with people. And Kamala Harris is definitely the laughing at you kind of funny. She is hysterical. Let's begin by saying Kamala Harris is one of the funniest people that has ever been in the political landscape.
I think she is peak cinema.
I know you will make the right choice.
Right.
And as always, Wakanda forever.
I can't believe this is real! Dude, I'm telling you, the Biden presidency was a fever dream. The Biden presidency was a fever dream, okay? I'm gonna wake up and it's not gonna have been real.
Why didn't she become president?
I don't know, man. That's insane.
Tens of thousands of paid fans of Kamala Harris, the rent-a rallies that she would use, were chanting her name, and she did this.
Oh, yeah, I love this clip. Yeah, we just saw it. Oh, God, it's
week
so
she's
good.
going to be selling a book.
Yes, the book is cinema. It's perfect.
107. It's the number of days that she spent on the presidential campaign trail after knifing Joe Biden in the back.
It's the number of days that people knew she existed until she faded back into obscurity.
Joe Biden has a degenerative and terminal.
I'm telling you, COVID happened and we all entered the Matrix. I'm telling you, man. The vaccine put everyone into a Matrix.
Illness. Got it? She's such a happy, wonderful person. Kamala also announced that she's going to become a TikTok influencer with a video like this.
Since you've been kicking back.
Oh my God,
drinking
I love this clip. I've
margaritas
seen this
on the
clip.
beach. But really, you've been hard at work writing a book, meeting with leaders, thinking about the future of our country. Who said that?
This is so good, bro. It's so she's amazing. She's amazing. She's perfect. She's perfect. She's everything I've ever wanted in a absolute meat puppet. This is perfect.
Remember when they tried to do this? Remember when they tried to like astroturf Kamala Harris? All of these people were paid, by the way. Where do you think the $2 billion went for the campaign? Remember when they tried to They tried to astroturf
Oh my
a Kamala
God.
Harris like trend.
Wait, this is a
on
Kamala
TikTok by
Harris
paying
TikTok
everyone
trend?
a fortune in order to start dancing, it's like some idiotic coconut dance. They thought that this was going to work.
Right, because she said the coconut tree.
Yeah, nothing. There's nothing like comedy gold like Kamala
Oh my
Harris.
God.
She's
the
just
fact that the Democrat Party tried to pay people to do a coconut dance because Kamala Harris made her cringe coconut tree line. Like this, it's crazy, bro. It's insane.
she's so funny and lighthearted.
Dare we speak Merry Christmas? How dare we?
What?
Okay. Well, this is the kind of energy
All right.
that, of course, Stephen Colbert is famous for.
True.
He's just he's such a funny guy. Kamala Harris went on Stephen Colbert's show last night. Congrats to her on finding a place that can finally use her fake laugh. How dare you speak Merry Christmas? Kamala Harris blew $1.5 billion on the failed presidential campaign. Probably not the only thing she blew.
It's cinema.
You know what I mean?
It's cinema.
Stephen Colbert show, which loses $50 million a year. Two losers.
It's beautiful.
Both canceled by the American
like,
people.
It's art.
Good riddance to both.
Dude, you have been... The democratic process wants both of you to leave forever.
Kamala going on Colbert is like the Hindenburg landing on the deck of the station.
That's a good tweet.
There's something really on brand about Kamala Harris announcing she's going on Colbert.
Yeah, true.
Something really on brand about the people who watch Colbert, the last few, finding out.
Huge guest tonight. You excited?
I have no idea who it is.
Kamala Harris.
Get out! Get out!
Isn't that perfect?
Dude, stop. The Karenocracy is real.
This is exactly. Look at this. Like aging, white, unhappy, boomer cat ladies
that are alone and depressed and dying, sad. Like, bro, this is the greatest anti-advertising I've ever seen in my life. These are the people excited.
This is the Stephen Colbert audience. This is why they canceled Stephen Colbert's show.
True.
Breaking: Colbert books Kamala Harris to boost his ratings with the all-important delusional narcissist. Some of these posts are just amazing.
It's so good.
Are you excited? I have no idea who it is. Kamala Harris. Yay!
True!
Make sure you tune in to watch a woman who spent $2 billion to lose all 7 swing states and a guy costing his network $50 million a year just by showing up to explain to all of us why Trump is killing the economy.
It's so good. It's literally so good. It's all the narcissism. It's all the cringe. It's all the woke bullshit all in one. And it's all a fraud and a facade that was just being propped up by this elite network of retards that could never stand on its own 2 legs.
All right. Well, it didn't disappoint, by the way. Kamala Harris on The Late Show.
True.
Not disappointing.
No,
Let's
it was
go ahead
great.
and
It was
watch some
perfect.
of the clips if you can handle the cringe. Try not to cringe. Here we go.
You look rested.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you. How you doing?
Well, I'm fine. I'll get plenty of rest in June.
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
Oh, when his show gets taken off the air for losing money every year.
Once
So
you
you're
left
both
office,
unemployed.
how long before you turned on the news again?
Months.
Yeah.
Months.
She lived in a fucking cocoa pod for months.
I'm just not into self-mutilation, and I just.
Why would you say this? Why would you say this? Okay, so she admits she got absolutely destroyed.
That's so funny. How dare
Bro.
we speak Merry Christmas? It's so funny.
Bro, dude.
I'm not into self-mutilation. Look at the both of them. Look at like Stephen Colbert looking up at the ceiling, Kamala looking down at the floor. So
yesterday, you made an announcement that you're not running for the governor of California.
Correct.
Even though in early polling you beat every other candidate by double digits.
Yeah.
You said you're
Then they heard her speak. Then Operation Let Her Speak went into effect.
going to sit this one out. Why are you sitting this out? Are you saving yourself for a different office that might be?
No.
Yeah, sure.
Please, I'm begging you.
Yeah, run for president. I'm telling you, man. Kamala, in 2028, she has a shot. She has a shot.
I'm begging you.
Obviously, people
She meant flagellation, but mutilation came out. Both words wouldn't fit, bro.
project onto
No,
their
I
hopes and
understand,
dreams.
and honestly, that it's more perhaps basic than that. Listen, I am a devout public servant.
Oh,
I
God.
have spent my entire career in
Lord, stop.
service of the people.
Right.
And
Making
I
millions.
thought a lot about running for governor. I love my state. I love California. I've served as just elected district attorney, attorney general, and senator. But to be very candid with you,
Trump's ads were literally just her speaking.
I
have no money.
You know, when I was
Dude, we dodged a Moab. We didn't just dodge a bullet. We dodged a flying green dildo. Holy, could you imagine?
young in my career, I had to defend my decision to become a prosecutor with my family.
Listen to her try to remember
one of the
the
points
lines.
that I made is, why is it then when we think we want to improve a system or change it, that we're always on the outside on bended knee or trying to break down the door? Shouldn't we also be inside the system?
What does that even mean?
And that has been my career. And
oh my God.
Recently, I made the decision that I just, for now, I don't want to go back in the system.
Yo, she's midnight hammered, everybody.
Oh.
I personally do support her running for president in 2028. I support it.
It's broken because I'm not in power. I'm not in power. What the hell was that, by the way?
Yeah, listen, man, that's democracy. Either I am in power and the system is good, or I am voted out and the system is broken. That's democracy, everybody. That's democracy.
Office right now. You're stepping away from that life right now. Who's leading the Democratic Party? I'm just curious.
There are lots of leaders, and
there's generally a leader of the Democratic Party. You know, like, oh, that's the leader of the Democratic Party. Who comes to mind?
Obama, when he's not pushing Russian conspiracies.
I think there are a lot of, I'm not going to go through names because then I'm going to leave somebody out and then I'm going to hear about it. But
you're not relevant enough, bro.
Let me say this. I think it is a mistake for us who want to figure out how to get out and through this and get out of it, to put it on the shoulders of any one person. It's really on all of our shoulders.
It's such a nothing answer every time.
It really is.
Just like so cringe, such platitudes.
It's
Kamala
perfect.
Harris, you wear wired earphones. Why do you do that?
And that's me on a call. So you'll see my phone is actually on my lap, and you know, I know I've been teased about this, but I like these kinds of ear pods that have the thing, because
I'm literally dying.
On the Senate Intelligence Committee, I have been in classified briefings, and I'm telling you, like,
oh my
don't
God,
be
she has classified information, guys.
on the train using your ear pods and thinking somebody can't listen to your conversation. I'm just telling you, that's a little bit more secure.
This is crazy.
So when you saw,
like, how do you? Can you understand? Like, this is insane. This is actual insanity.
Once again, no one's laughing. So she's saying that there are people spying on our AirPods. Okay, I think AirPods are probably really bad for you. But anyway, she's saying people are spying on your AirPods. That's why she uses wired headphones. And then she bursts into a maniacal laugh like the Joker. No one's laughing.
God.
What the hell is wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with these people? Then she pushes her damn book.
I mean, there's a lot of personal stuff in the book. I mean, poor Dougie.
Oh my God, she roasts her husband in the book. She ran the biggest flop in American history. The worst investment by American tax dollars. Okay, $1.5 billion into the worst campaign in American history. And she writes a book where she roasts her husband. Like, these people are actual psychos. They're crazy people.
you blowing the lid off of Doug? What's going on?
For example, my birthday's in October. The election's in November. You see where I'm going?
No one sees where you're going.
No.
And that kind of dropped the ball at my
the silence. You see where I'm going? Dead silence.
birthday.
He didn't get you anything?
Oh, you have to read the book.
Oh my God, this is
All
horrible.
right, just tell me the page. Tell me the page.
When you're the only one laughing,
amazing.
you look like
It's
a
cinema.
mental sociopath.
No, this is like actual, like literally the Asmongold philosophy of open the asylums. He is so right. The Karenocracy needs to lose a couple of key people. I'll be real, dude. This is crazy.
An absolute lunatic. Why is Kamala the only one laughing about this? Doug, her husband, drops the ball on my big birthday. Lady, you're like...
You were literally running for president, okay? There's a lot going on, all right? Can I tell you something? I'll be real. This is just coming because I'm the luckiest man in the universe. Blessed by God to have a wonderful, wonderful relationship. This is like a non-existent thing. If there is the biggest day of your life coming up where $1.5 billion are spent where every day needs to be maximized for the most important moment of all time, how on earth do you expect to go on this exorbitant vacation that your husband gets you a month before the election? Like, this is crazy. This person was gonna run the country?
You're in your 60s. Nobody gives a damn about your birthday. What is wrong with you? You're supposed to be, you're gonna be the leader of the free world? Thank God.
Oh, my Lord.
Thank God for President Trump. Yeah, sure. Maybe you disagree with Trump on this or that or whatever. Like,
bro, Trump dodged a bullet and so did we. This is fucking crazy.
At least it's not this. Could you imagine this?
Oh, my Lord.
Could you imagine this all day, every day? This from the Oval Office?
We're gonna take.
Whew. Can you imagine this person negotiating? Like, could you imagine this person making decisions about what to do with Iran? Stopping a war between India and Pakistan? Like, could you imagine? Holy fuck.
Tell me the page. We're gonna.
My husband dropped the ball on my big birthday. It's all about me. Oh, he's so insufferable. So insufferable. And I'll leave you with this one. Kamala Harris being asked, why did you knife Joe Biden directly in the face and the back?
That's a good question.
How did that all happen? And boy, I got to tell you, man, you can tell she's planning on running for president again in 2028 because she has these publicists already written. If there's one answer that she had perfectly correct, like boilerplated out in a script, it was this one.
Oh, damn.
Biden walk on stage at that debate, and it did not go well. Spoiler, it did not go well in that debate. Therefore, you became the candidate. At what point in the, say, month that followed that, did people start saying, you might need to be prepared for this?
Let me say something about Joe Biden. I have an incredible amount of respect for him. And I think that the way that we should be thinking about where we are right now is to remember that we had a president of the United States who believed in the rule of law.
They literally opened the borders for 20 million illegal immigrants to invade our country.
Who believed in the importance of aspiring to have integrity. And
he literally didn't know what day of the week it was and lied to the country about having prostate cancer.
And to do the work on behalf of the people. And that's where I'll leave that.
He absolutely butt-fucked the economy.
I think that's a fine sentiment and all true.
That's like a nothing answer. Literally a nothing answer.
Curious, did people say to you, you should be prepared for this?
There were some who did, but listen, it was Joe's decision. And he made that decision.
Sure. Yeah, totally. I believe that 100%, 100%. Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, the final Kamala Harris video, probably of all time. We have to dive into it. This is Kamala Harris announcing, finally, that she is going to become a TikToker instead of a politician because she could do that. She could impact the world more as a TikToker than a politician. So, the dick's out for Kamala Harris. She's gone. It's over.
Shut up. This ain't no democracy.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't. This is the United States. Your ass belong to me. They don't give a damn about you. They don't like you. I don't like you.
True.
Nobody likes you.
Damn! That's a good clip. I love Rush Hour.
Spenny, America dodged a bullet, and you should wake up every single morning and look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm thankful for that.
100%.
We could have had
100%. Every single person crying about the Epstein files needs to remember that at least we didn't get a different pedophile in office that's a retard. All right? Because, listen, I've said this the whole time. It's the red satanic pedophiles versus the blue satanic pedophiles. Pick your poison, all right? If a politician is speaking, then they're lying. Holy shit, we would be in the absolute shitter if she was president.
This as our president. Now, this is a spiraling, menopausal woman who has no children of her own.
Wait, really?
And has nothing but her career.
Wow, that's sad. That is so... She's gonna die alone. She's gonna die depressed and alone and forgotten. Like, imagine building a life like this. Literally given the biggest advertising campaign in American history. Okay? $1.5 billion on a campaign to make her the president. The biggest campaign. And this is what happens. Oh my God. A depressed, lonely individual that will be completely forgotten forever. Dude, bro. This is crazy. I know that some people might not agree with this, but if you want to become the leader of a country, and protect the future of a country, and you're not willing to invest on a future generation by, actually having children, I don't think you're qualified. That's my opinion.
And that has gone down in flames and total humiliation. Now she's hitting the bottle as she normally does. We know that Kamala Harris has a drinking problem. This has been reported out many times that Kamala Harris hits the sauce really hard. And this was Kamala Harris's Christmas message to everyone.
I just have to remind you, don't you ever let anybody take your power from you.
Right.
You have the same power that you did before November 5th. Right. And you have the same purpose that you did.
Right.
And you have the same ability to engage and inspire.
No, dude.
So this is Kamala Harris drunk on the sauce, and then we know what the hangover looks like. The hangover is really nasty for a woman her age.
Dare we speak Merry Christmas?
How dare we?
How dare we?
Okay, all right.
Yep.
Kamala Harris was drunk on the campaign trail. Many people thought that because of clips like this. This is when Kamala Harris's teleprompter went out, so, you know, you should be able to speak the English language.
32. Today we got 32 days until the election.
What do you cheer for? How is that something you cheer? That's a nothing.
Cool. What's next?
So 32 days.
Oh my
32
God!
days.
You said that.
Okay, we got some business to do. We got some business to do. All right.
Okay.
32 days. And we know we will do it.
This is the final Kamala Harris video. I will probably never make another one ever. So I really want this to be like the grand finale. Oh my God, 32 days with a blood alcohol level of 0.32.
Okay, the rent-a-crowd followed up.
This is going to be a very tight race until the very end.
Right.
This is going to be a very tight race until the very end. We are the underdog, and we know we have some hard work ahead.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
What was that?
That was enough.
Maybe this is partly why Kamala Harris decided, at least for now, that her political life was over.
True.
That not only did her career collapse into absolute, well, I don't even know what you call this. She's sitting in the nosebleed section here at Staples Arena in LA.
Yeah, we looked.
She's at a Lakers game. Nobody even asks her for a photo.
That's tragic.
Sitting in the nosebleeds. This is probably why Kamala decided not to run for governor.
Right? It's official. It's official. She's out of politics. I mean, she might run for president next. Please, God, that'd be hilarious. But that's why she decided to drop out of the actual governor race.
California. This could be a good thing for J.D. Vance because, well, J.D. Vance wants to run for president, presumably. And so
probably.
Kamala Harris, I guess maybe is setting herself up for a 2028 run. I mean, what we hear and what's been reported out is that she can't find anyone to fund her race. You have to get hundreds of millions of dollars to run.
That's not happening.
Even for governor in California, you have to get a lot of money.
Absolutely not
even
happening.
If you're a Democrat, it takes a ton of money to run for office. And nobody was backing her. They saw what happened last time. So Kamala Harris has decided to pivot, switch it up, and become a TikTok influencer. That's right. That's
crazy.
That's what Kamala Harris is doing.
That is the craziest fucking timeline of all time. Like, I've heard, comedians that become podcasters, that's common. But vice president of the United States to TikTok influencer pipeline is absolutely groundbreaking. Like, that is special levels of falling off. Unreal.
Now, you remember the coconut? You remember coconut? Coconut.
Yeah, we just saw that.
You remember this? You remember this? This was the NPC Kamala Harris coconut meme.
Oh my God, dude. It's crazy.
MK Ultra.
Bro.
This was it.
And then you still have people defending Kamala Harris, like the Dean Witherses of the world, right? Like the Destinies. Like they're still out there. Yes. How dare you not support Kamala Harris? Or Ethan Klein even. How dare you not support Kamala Harris? Look what we ended up with. Bro, you wanted this. You wanted this, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, they tried to make Kamala Harris a thing on TikTok. They paid a bunch of influencers to do it. This is what they came up with, and now Kamala's joining them.
Coconut.
Stop, I can't do this again.
Okay,
bro.
sorry to have to do that to you.
Yeah,
but now Kamala Harris is back. She's doing TikToks.
Bro.
She's trying it out for herself. This is what she's decided to do. And she's also talking about her open alcoholism problem. Kamala Harris posts cringe TikTok video saying that she has been drinking margaritas.
You've been kicking back, drinking margaritas on the beach. But really, you've been hard at work writing a book, meeting with leaders, thinking about the future of our country.
Who said that? Oh my God, it's painful. It's painful. She really thinks she's out there.
Everyone thinks you've
Is
been
this real?
kicking back.
It is
I can't believe
drinking
it's like I haven't watched
margaritas
it.
on the beach. But really, you've been hard at work writing a book, meeting with leaders,
does this
thinking
mean?
about the future of our country.
Why is she talking like that?
Who said that?
Oh my God.
What is this? I don't understand.
Crazy. And you know the funniest thing is, like, obviously this is never going to become a trend. This is never ever going to be a successful venture, literally ever in the history of time. So let me tell you that my favorite character in all of the internet is trying to make it a trend. Okay? My favorite person. This is my favorite person on the internet that I'm about to show you. Easily one of the coolest characters ever. His name is Ernest Owens. He is the wokest man alive. I will make him a meme, I swear. He is history's wokest dude. All right? He is trying to keep the trend alive.
Maybe the reason why older black and brown voters do not vote for progressive candidates isn't because they don't think those policies serve their best interest, but because they work with white progressives in their real lives that tell them what to do and think they know everything. And so therefore, this is the one opportunity where they feel like they have the agency to make their own decisions and vote for people who actually engage in their communities, even if they're not good for them, because they don't trust white progressives and their interests and how they take up space. Who said that?
They're trying so hard to make it a thing, bro. They're trying so hard. It will never work. Like, cause it's cringe as fuck. It's unreal. It's crazy.
Is the cringe going to continue? Yeah, the cringe is going to continue because Kamala Harris has decided that since she's unemployed and she's not running for higher office, she's going to become a TikTok influencer.
Oh my God.
And then she's going to write a book
bro.
about the shortest presidential campaign in history.
Just over a year ago, I launched my campaign for President of the United States.
Yeah.
107 days, traveling the country, fighting for our future. The shortest presidential campaign in modern history.
True.
It was intense, high stakes, and deeply personal for me and for so many of you. Since leaving office, I've spent a lot of time reflecting on those days, talking with my team, my family, my friends, and pulling my thoughts together. In essence, writing a journal that is this book, 107 Days.
She turned her wandering, endless, cringe, run-on sentence thoughts into a journal that she turned into a book. And just look at the fucking cover. This is the most unreadable. Like, what? They say don't judge a book by its cover, but dog, this is unreal.
Shut up. Just,
the shortest, most expensive campaign in history.
Just shut up. I
And also, we all know she didn't write anything. We all know this. She got some publicist ChatGPT slop.
Okay, so now she needs money. She's like, give me money. Give me money. It's out September 23rd. Find out how I lost.
We were there.
Find out how I kept. She's got ratioed here, by the way. This is amazing.
Oh, no.
How are you not embarrassed that you've run one of the worst presidential campaigns in history? You literally had rappers twerking at your event.
Oh my God!
They were handed the nomination without any votes, given $1 billion in cash, and still lost in a landslide because they were intoxicated.
No, that's crazy to think about. Like, dude, they gave you everything.
Your book is a word salad must read. You wrote a book. You couldn't even make it through a speech without a teleprompter. Who believes you wrote a book? Kamala's last book, even signed copied, ended up in the dollar bin within months. An employee complained that they couldn't even send them back to the publisher.
Crazy, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Writing a memoir about being a loser is insane. It's insane.
Here we go. Here's your meme. This is your meme template. There you go.
Oh my God.
Writing a memoir about being a loser is a choice. Step-by-step instruction about how I suck. Moving on.
Oh, it's
Kamala Harris had the worst approval rating of any VP in modern history. She was appointed by Joe Biden because of her gender and race. Kamala Harris is a great example of what not to do with your life. She had a 28% approval rating.
28% approval. How do you even
$2 billion
do this?
And other things. Money laundering scheme. Book tour begins right before the midterms. That's right. Because she wants to go. Why was it so short? Why? Why was it so short? How I torched $1.5 billion cash and still lost. Real page turner. So Kamala getting destroyed today for, I guess, admitting her alcoholism and then writing books like Hillary Clinton did.
Oh my God. Trump is breaking these women. Trump is breaking these women. He just takes a woman, destroys them in politics, and then they end up writing books about how they lost. This is diabolical. This is this is insanity. Oh my God, bro. Unreal.
What happened? Hillary Clinton. Everybody.
Dude.
Look what Trump did to them. That's right. This was what they had planned for you. Be thankful for President Trump every single day. Kamala,
honestly,
buy my book to find out how I lost. Oh,
yeah, we
man.
know how.
It
We figured
sucks.
that one out, actually.
What is wrong with these people?
Bro.
I don't know. But the cringe must continue.
Based.
The cringe must continue.
Don't let it end,
Going
baby.
from believing you're going to be president of the United States to shilling a ghost-written book at Costco in less than a year.
True.
Oh, no.
Oh, was that Hillary Clinton selling her book wholesale on Costco? Oh, no.
That's right. She's going to have the Hillary Clinton
Oh, no.
problem. Kamala Harris is releasing a memoir about the presidential campaign. First book to begin with chapter 11. That's pretty good.
Nice. Got it.
I leave you with this. This is a great one from Maze. The 107 accents, the art of the pandering, making a fool of oneself.
Bro.
The Kamala Harris story. A perfect compilation. 107 accents.
Oh my God, stop.
Let the
dude.
cringe
She's so fake.
I'm gonna get into some business now. Okay. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. You all helped us win in 2020, and we're gonna do it again in 2024.
Well, what are you going to do about it?
When we get this done together, my friend. Will I see people testifying? Can I get a witness?
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? Uppercase T, uppercase P. The plan. We're expected to defend the plan.
Oh, the possibilities are immense. Whatever you want to do, you can do. I eat no for breakfast. It's not just a barbershop. We got these brothers out there. This one brother who's doing a lot of work on space.
My chitty is here. Let's get a ceasefire. There must be an immediate ceasefire. I didn't know he could preach like that. You better thank a union member. You better thank a union member for sick leave. You better thank a union member for paid leave. You better thank a union member for vacation time.
I am a white Jamaican Indian Hindu woman, and you will listen to me speak.
Hope your family is okay and your home is okay.
Have you no empathy, man? You know, for the suffering of other people. Have you no sense of purpose?
Wow, holy fuck. Peak racism. Holy shit. Yeah, anyway, she out there code switching for like a fucking xenomorph. Unreal. Yeah, no, I'll be real. I think that the Kamala Harris fever dream is over. I think she's gone. I think she's actually out of public life. She's becoming a TikToker. No one will watch her, obviously. She's become irrelevant, and it's beautiful. It's actually art. I wanted to thank all of you for joining me on this final goodbye to Kamala Harris. We will never hear of her again. In 1 week, she announced that she's running for governor of California and announced that she's dropping out of running for governor of California. This is truly absolute cinema. Thank you so much, Kamala Harris, for your service. I don't think anyone could have gotten Trump elected as successfully as you. Thanks so much for being here. And stay weird, fam. Let's up those numbers. Subscribe! Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fam.